let's reverse the cycle though. But see, if we keep that up, then me and you will be one of those guys, successful guys um, that women would key on just because of our success. Not because, but my grandmother, back in the days, my grandmother and grandfather didn't get married for money. They got married. I'm talking about what I've seen. Now, I know
Yeah.
what history shows, but my grandmother and grandfather got married for love, raised 10 beautiful kids. And my grandmother today is 98. Without her love, that's been gone 48 years to this day. My grandfather died on my birthday, which was yesterday. So
Yeah.
48 years she's been without a man, but he was a true leader from what I heard. So I'm saying this, that if we can get back to the basics, let's get back to the basics of reality and family and structure. And I'm big for that, man. How many people that you can go around right now, and I want you to be honest with me, that are in, you can count on your hands out of 10 hands that are in a solid, sound family, marriage, wife, husband, kids, uh, family structure home right now. Mostly all the black homes are broken.
Well, to be honest, I was at Keitha, her birthday dinner last night. It was it was four black couples there, plus one of my best friends that lives in Mill Valley. They've been married. They've been together 20 years.
They're married.
So yeah,
That's four.
and
That's five.
but I'm saying from the people I know, it's high. That the marriage rate is high for the people I know.
Hmm.
And that's the thing, like the type of people that I'm around are people that I'm either like or aspire to be like. The
Right.
problem is it's a lot of people that are in groups of people that they shouldn't be with, and they're listening to information from people that they shouldn't be listening to.
Hmm.
And that's the biggest problem, because you can have somebody in a relationship, right? Say I'm in a relationship, and then say you my boy and you single, right? Now you want a relationship, but for some reason you can't find one. So when I'm going to you, I'm noticing I'm getting negative advice, and it's coming from a place of like hurt. Most people they want to be with somebody, and usually you have to be with like-minded individuals to have a positive outcome. We
I've
can't be
always,
married and have single friends. It's
I've
not gonna work.
always said that if you, and I tell people, I use this analogy all the time. And a OG gangster told me, say, if you want to be successful, hang around successful people. If you want to be a drug dealer, hang around a drug dealer. You'll
Yep.
become that. If you want to be a homeowner, hang around a homeowner. You'll become that. So I'm a
It's
firm
that
believer. Yeah,
simple. It's that
I
simple.
am a firm believer of that. But it's no but to it. But I'm saying to you, we have to learn. I think men, we know we're men. We know that. We know that we're structured, we're sound, we know that. But there's nothing wrong with going over and beyond for your woman and say, look, babe, I love you. I think we're scared to show that. This past weekend, a friend of mine said to this, my nephews and my son is 30 years old. She said, you still kiss on your nephews? They're 12 and 13. She was appalled about it.
Uh-huh.
She said, I think that's needed in the black community because black men don't show enough love to black men anymore.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean,
But
but and it's
to
like how can you expect that when 80% of these guys being born are growing up in single parent homes? How can you expect them to
but
know
to
how to love or receive love from a male if
okay,
80% of them grow up in households that are just women?
and I'm one of those statistics too. And
Likewise. Likewise.
it's up to us to break that cycle to become leaders. See, if we start with us, we know we come from a broken home. We know we wasn't raised by our father and shown the correct way of how to become. This doesn't come with a manual. Raising kids doesn't come with a manual. You have to be hands on. So this is where we break that cycle. Me and my brother has broken a cycle in our family to show that, look here, son, I love you. I want you to show your significant other how you are supposed to be to her. And that's where we break that cycle. That's when the leaders come in. So me and my brother, we have broken that cycle.
But see, you make a good point, and it just backs what I'm saying. It's not an issue that there aren't black men that are leaders. The problem is the women question it.
Well, because
They don't.
and let me tell you why. Because they, even though they chose the wrong dude, they're still hurt. They're scared. They want to trust somebody, but men too, we're hurt, we're scared. We don't know if she's gonna do the same thing or he's gonna. So life is a gamble. You still have to gamble with life every day you get up. You don't know if you're gonna
But
live
the
or die.
but the problem is if you're saying out your own mouth, I want to be led. I want a man to lead me, lead my family. How can you say that, and then when a man comes, you don't allow that to happen?
And the answer is,
It's contradict. But if you're
but
scared, then you can't say you want a leader. Just say, I want somebody next to me.